Hello students, I am Bindu. Today I am going to explain a lesson Crop Production and Management Part 1 of Class 8 Biology. All living organisms require food. Plants can make their food themselves through photosynthesis. Animals, including humans, cannot make their food. Thus, humans and animals are directly or indirectly dependent on plants. Why do we have to eat food? You already know that energy from food is utilized by organisms for carrying out their various bodily functions such as digestion, respiration, and excretion. So, where do we get our food from? We get our food from plants, animals, or both. Food has to be produced on a large scale for feeding a large population of our country. In order to provide food for a large population, regular production, proper management, and distribution are necessary. Till 10,000 BC, people were nomadic. They were wandering in groups from place to place in search of food and shelter. They ate raw fruits and vegetables and started hunting animals for food. Later, they could cultivate the land and produce rice, wheat, and other food crops. Thus was born agriculture. We are mainly dependent on agriculture for our food. Most of our food products are obtained from plants. The plants which are grown in large numbers to get useful food products are known as crops. The process of growing crops is called agriculture. Learning objectives of the topic. After the completion of this lesson, students will be able to know types of crops grown in different seasons. Crop production based on flowering. Know about agricultural practices. Understand the basic practices of crop production. Preparation of soil. Sowing. Storage. Know about the importance of the rotation of crops. Keywords: crop, agriculture, crop production, long-term crops, short-term crops, Kharif season, Rabi season, night duration, ploughing, plots, leveling, sowing, selection, seed crisis, sprouting, seed dispersal, broadcasting, seed drill. Let's see the different crops cultivated in different seasons shown in the concept map. Some crops like jowar and red gram take a minimum of 180 days or more for harvesting. Such crops are called long-term crops. Some crops like green gram and black gram take 100 days for harvesting, and such crops are called short-term crops. We eat different fruits and vegetables. Are all the vegetables and fruits available throughout the year? In a particular season, some vegetables are mostly available and some are less in number. Some are not at all available. The crops are of different types like cereals, vegetables and fruits. These can be classified based on the season in which they grow. India is a vast country. The climatic conditions like temperature, humidity and rainfall vary from one region to another. Accordingly, there is a rich variety of crops grown in different parts of the country. Despite this diversity, two broad cropping patterns can be identified. You know, water is essential for growing crops. Generally, in the rainy season, ponds, wells, rivers are ditches pooled with water. Hence, farmers grow varieties of crops in this season. Can you name some crops that grow in rainy season, that is June to October? Kharif crops. The crops grown in the rainy season are termed Kharif or rainy season crops. In the Arabic language, Kharif means rain. Paddy, chili, sugarcane, jowar, cotton, black gram, turmeric, etc. are Kharif crops. Rabi crops. The crops grown in the winter season, that is October to March, are called Rabi crops. Rabi means winter. Wheat, maize, coriander, barley, gram, pea, mustard, linseed, etc. are Rabi crops. Besides this, pulses and vegetables are grown during summer in many places. Zaid crops, that is summer crops. The crops which are grown in summer season are called Zaid crops. Muskmelon, watermelon and cucumber are examples of Zaid crops. Crop production is based on the flowering of plant. After conducting so many experiments, scientists invented some main reasons of flowering of plant. The flowers will come out from the plant after certain growth. Flowering of plants also depends upon the duration of night time. The effect of night duration in flowering plants differ from plant to plant. In some plants, when the night duration is shorter than 12.5 hours, the flowering will be more. For example, In wheat plants, flowering takes place only in short night durations. As long as the nights are longer than 12.5 hours, the wheat plant does not flower. In addition to that, the temperature is also not sufficient for the seed formation. So, these are called short night duration plants or called long day plants. In plants like maize and cotton, flowering will be more when the night duration is more than 12.5 hours. These are called long night duration plants or as short day plants. In some plants, night duration is not at all the reason for flowering. They can give flowers any time during the year. Example, soybeans. These are called day neutral plants. Paddy requires a lot of water. Therefore, it is grown only in the rainy season. Why do farmers cultivate wheat crops only in the rabi season? If we cultivate wheat crops in July, it takes 8 to 10 weeks for growing. After that, flowering will take place. By that time, it would be October. Then the night duration extends more than 12.5 hours and the flowering does not take properly at that time. Seed formation is affected due to low temperatures. So, the production of the crop will be low. We get a hot climate from February onwards. It is suitable for maturing grains. Short night duration and suitable temperature are needed for proper flowering in wheat plants. That is the reason wheat is cultivated in the rabi season only. By keeping this in mind, farmers cultivate some crops in rabi and some crops in kharif seasons.